Peace to all my kings and queens out there. It's your boy Rel. We all know the struggle be so real out here. However, you do need to be realer than your struggle. So, stay tuned. I have some lessons for you. So let's get it.
Hello. Question of the day. First of all, let me just tell you where I'm at. I just, um, my family's out of town, and I just took their dog out to use the bathroom and eat. But I'm actually in my stepdaughter's son-in-law's backyard. I like their setup, and it's very, very peaceful. They got these I almost feel like I would call like a villa in a sense, by um, or cabana. What do you call it? Cabanas or something like that. I don't know. Um, I have my little pergola, my backyard set up. I like my backyard, but I really like that backyard. It just makes me feel like I'm somewhere else in another state or something. And this is what they look at when they're working on this house right here, 2-story. You believe it that they actually don't want to stay here no more because of that 2-story house? They feel like they're gonna have too many eyeballs on them and everything. It's another story for another time. Anyway, question of the day. So, what does peace look like in this season of your life? What does peace like, or what does peace look like in this season of your life? So for me, and this is a very important question because obviously you saw the video I did last night. The video, if you guys are not familiar with the video I did a video on Family Woes Part 3. And it was just, I was just kind of really hurt by a lot of stuff that I was discussing with my mom. So it was a lot of stuff that kind of really was sitting on my heart really heavy and stuff. So today I just kind of wanted to talk about peace. What does peace look like in this season of your life? So for me, because right now this is peaceful, because everybody's out of town right now, and I'm not staying here. I'm at my house and stuff. My house is just as peaceful. It's just, no, I just like their setup. So I guess it just felt so peaceful, and it just kind of triggered that question, along with a little bit of help. Um, but yeah, to me, peace looks like being able to have zero worries. Zero worries. What my worries look like, I'll just explain my worries so that way you can see what my peace look like. My worries right now are my bills, uh, my car. I wonder how much longer it's gonna hold up. I mean, not that it's ran down or nothing. It's just there's something I need to fix on it, and I'm just wondering, am I really putting too much wear and tear on it? So I'm very much due for another car. Not to say that I would get rid of my car because I still think it's a good car, but I would even say, um, my other worries are like, you know, my family. I worry about my family a lot. I worry about, them. If I'm good, they're not good. If I'm not good, they're great or whatever. So it's always like the opposite effect. So I just be wanting balance a lot of times. I would love to be able to see them more. And I'm talking about all my family, my side of the family, my wife's side of the family, see everybody more. Like I said, right now, my wife and stepkids and stuff, grandkids, they're out of town right now visiting my father-in-law. I chose to stay behind because I have too much stuff that's on my mind, things that I'm trying to do, and I'm trying to elevate. I'm trying to be better this year. And I'm also trying to practice the word no, because I always say yes to these kind of trips. And I just want to be able to say no sometime. So, but what peace looks like for me, now that you see my worries and stuff, my peace would be just being able to have my family together. And I'm talking about my wife's side of the family and my side of the family together, so everybody can know who each other is and have like some kind of intermingling and be able to call on each other if needed. I think that's important. I think connections, family connections especially, is important. I would like to be traveling more. Being back here just really makes me want to, like, I feel like I feel like I'm somewhere else, and it makes me feel like I should be somewhere else. I mean, I really wish I was on a beach somewhere, or at a resort, or Vegas, or Dubai, or New York, or these are random places that I'm mentioning, but I don't want to have to work so hard for success. So if I wasn't working so hard, I'd be traveling. Plain and simple. I actually saw this chick that I don't know if I really follow her, but she always pops up in my feed. Her channel was Eat My Candyland. She travels a lot. I love how she travels. She does a lot of short reels, and you'll see her eating all these delicacies, these gourmet meals. You'll see her walking on all these different kind of beaches. You'll see her at all these fancy resorts. That kind of shit just drives me nuts. I was like, I want to be doing that, but that's what my peace looks like this season. I remember this past year, we took a trip on the coast of California. Got a lot of footage of just beautiful fly shit. Just, being able to just be in these different places in California was just awesome. And to me, I would love to do that more, but I would love to do it with my side of the family. Like I was saying last night, my mom, she used to like to travel, and she don't really like to travel no more because she got like this thing about her with the world and all that. I think if my mom traveled more, she would just be amazed by how beautiful this world is, even with it having its problems. So, and her peace is my peace. If she had more peace, I think I'd be even more peaceful. So that's the question of the day. I know I kind of had a rant right now, but that was just me giving you some ideas. I always do that with my question of the day. I'm gonna always let you know how I would answer that question. But what does peace look like in this season of your life? If I was able to, pay my bills too, that was the other thing, without having to work so hard, that would be great. Just be able to just be ahead on everything. That's why I do YouTube, because, eventually I feel like this is going to get monetized. And when it does, it's off to the races. I can pay my bills in a different kind of way, as opposed to the grinding and hustling that I be doing. But guys, let me know what you think. What does peace look like in this season of your life, especially with us starting a new year? This should be an easy one. What this year you would like to be able to see that would make you feel like you're at peace. That's the best bottom line you can hear from me. What does this year have for you? What is a perfect season, a perfect quarter of this year? What is a perfect, just the perfect life? What does it look like for you right now? Not to say that's going to ever be just perfect all the way through, but just where you would feel like you're getting somewhere. Let me know down in the comments, though. Sorry I ran it out a little bit, but let me know what you think. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. More videos to come. I'm definitely going to give you guys that journal thing, because I know a lot of you guys are probably hanging on to that. Like, when you're going to do the journal thing, the journal for 2026, I'm getting to that. is the fact that I have an empty house and I have, you know, space to kind of like pull everything out and kind of like record it. I'll give you guys that journal video, so stay tuned to that. That might be like either tonight or tomorrow. But meanwhile, you guys take care. Hope this video finds you guys in good peace. And peace.
I appreciate you guys rocking out with me today. Remember, the struggle is real, but you have to be realer than you struggle. Don't let the situation define the man, but let the man define the moment. Stay intentional, stay blessed, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.